guys, Absolute Duelist here, and welcome to the final round from Locals. And this is going to be me on Trafalgar versus Gecko Moria, and we're going to see how this goes. So Gecko Moria passes turn 1 with no plays to do, but we're going to see what I'm going to do. I have 2 Don to mess with. Let's go ahead and see what I'm going to play with the 2 Don. So looks like we're going to rest both of them and play a Chopper and a Makino. Okay, so no Nami, which is a little unfortunate. I believe this was a mulligan hand as well, so not having anything there is a bit unfortunate, but he's going to go ahead and swing with Moria, go ahead and trash the Absalom, which is very good, and then he's going to use the Absalom's ability from playing it from trash with the Moria to go ahead and KO either the Chopper and the Makino. Which one he's going to choose, though? He does choose the Chopper. Makes sense, and I choose to take the life from the Moria as well. Okay. So let's see what he's going to do. He's probably going to pass after that. He does. We go up to 4 Don here. And let's see what we're going to do with the 4 Don. We're going to go ahead and swing 5 into his life. Just go ahead and take it. And nothing happens. No trigger. Then we're going to rest 4 to go ahead and play a Brook and a Zoro. Not swinging with the Zoro. Probably trying to prevent him from killing it with the Absalom or the Gecko Moria swing. Not really wanting to deal with that. But let's see what we choose to do, because we do have 3 characters on board, so next time we should be able to shambles out with the ability of our leader. But let's see how he's going to play, because he does have a decent amount of cards in his hand, which could potentially, well, remove some of our stuff, which would be very annoying. Alright, so let's just have a look-see here. What is he going to do? It looks like he is just debating, just wanting to make the right choice. Gecko Moria is one of those leaders where you do want to kind of think, but he's going to go to swing 6 into life. I do counter with a Brook, and then he swings 7 and uses the ability of Moria, trashing another Absalom, which is very good there. So he had 2 in the opening hand. Honestly, very good against me, because clearing my board is one of the best things you can do. But he's going to use the Absalom and KO the Makino here. Alright, and I'm going to take the life again. Okay, so this is probably where we're going to get a little bit aggressive now. We're going to probably swing with the Brook and the Zoro there, just so we can go ahead and get some damage in. But we do have 6 Don to go ahead and play with, so we're probably going to be playing some characters. We'll go ahead and play a Dadan, going ahead and grabbing a Nami. Very nice there, good. We're going to rest 1 to get the Nami on board. Looking at the top 5, and we're going to add... We're going to add a 2-cost Brook, and then we're probably going to end up resting the last one as well, just so we can go ahead and get the board rolling with the Shambles ability. Okay, so let's have a look-see here. Is it going to happen? We're going to swing 5 first, though. Swing 5 into life. Okay. He does choose to take it. And then going to rest 1 to play a Bonnie. And then we're going to use the Shambles ability, playing the Restand Law, swinging 5 with the Zoro one more time. He counters with a Suru. We swing 5 with the Brook. Counters with another Suru. And then we swing 5 one more time into his life. Counters with Shigi. Okay, so we did get quite a lot of his hand down. Getting rid of 3 2k counters is very good against any deck, especially for 5k swings. So we're always happy to see that happening. And it means that he doesn't have any more Absaloms or anything in hand that he would want to get rid of instead. So that's very good for us. Okay. Let's see what he's going to do. He's on 7 Don now. We have the Zoro, we have the Brook, we have the Law. We've got the Dan and Bonnie on the board. Like, that Bonnie's definitely going to be getting us a search next turn as long as he doesn't remove it. But he's going to go ahead and swing... Well, he wanted to swing 5 with Moria and then change his mind. But swings 5 with the Absalom into the Brook. Okay. And then what's he going to do next? Let's see. He's going to swing 5 probably into life. And yeah, okay, he does. I do choose to take it. Not into the Zoro, though. Then he swings 6 into life, probably, and I count with a Brook. And then he's going to use Ice Age and Grey Eruption to go ahead and decrease the Law and the Zoro. And he plays a Rob Lucci, getting rid of both of them, which is a little unfortunate for us. But we do have 2 characters on board and the ability to search with that Bonnie. So we might be able to refill the board here, which would be very nice. We're going to go ahead and use that Bonnie for the 1 Dom, looking at the top 5. Adding a Capone Beige there, which is very nice. And then we're going to rest 1 to play another Bonnie, and then rest the Bonnie for the ability. So we've used 3 Don so far, getting that blocker Law. Very good there. We're going to play 1 more to go ahead and play the Nami, adding a Brook. And then any 2-cost or 1-cost would be great here. So let's see, do we have one to play is the question. We're going to rest 1 more, play another Nami, which is very nice. Looking at the top 5. Going ahead and getting the Rush Luffy. That's very good. That'll help us get through any blockers that he does play in following turns. Okay. And then we're going to swing 5 into life. He does go ahead and take it. We're going to have Shambles with 2, returning the Nami. Playing the Block of Law, returning the other Nami? Or are we going to return the Bonnie? I might choose to leave the Bonnies just so he does swing into them. But no, he does go ahead and I do choose to return the Bonnie. Playing a Chopper Blocker. Okay, that's very nice for us. And us on 1 life and him with 4 swings though is a little unfortunate. But we're going to rest 1 more and we're going to play over the Bonnie a Capone. Okay, so we got 3 blockers on the board, probably trying to prevent him from just killing us this turn, because he does have 4 swings, and I didn't want to swing into the Absaloms, putting them back into his trash, giving him more ways to kill my stuff. It just doesn't make sense giving him that ability, especially seeing as against me, him having the ability to kill my characters just won't work for me. It really is a problem, and we can't see that happening. But let's go ahead and see what he's going to do. I just read Gecko Moria for a second as well. I know that leader off by heart. Swing with 1 Don under, rest 2 Don, trash card in hand, trash the top 2 cards, and play a Thriller Bark character from the trash of 4 cost or less. I know it off my head. I can't believe I read that card. Okay. Maybe I was just confirming something. But let's see, let's see. So, what is he going to do? What's Moria going to do? Because he's probably in the thinking phase right now. I've got a whole board. I've got 3 blockers. Like, can he theoretically deal with the board in question to go ahead and get around me, right? He's also only got 2 cards in trash, so he would have to swing first with something, potentially, to get some cards in trash with the Moria ability, which is probably what he's thinking of doing, unless he has like maybe a Buckingham Stussy, or if he has like a Branu in hand, he could go ahead and use that. But he only has 9 Don to work with, and he could even play a Moria this turn if he does have a Stussy. Like 8-drop Moria would be very good for him. Just establishing more board presence, as long as he does mill, of course, like some really good cards, such as maybe like 4-cost Borsellino, potentially another Branu, like just things that he can play for free to get good value, right? Hell, even trashing another Hell Mepo could be very good, especially if he has a Lucia there as well. But he does play a Branu. He added a Borsellino to hand. And then he's going to go ahead and play Tashigi. Okay, she choosing not to. This is locals, guys, so I was fine with him taking it back. Like, I didn't have any issues. It's just, you're thinking, you're trying to get it right. I don't mind. Like, this is locals, we're testing, we're having fun, right? But he's thinking what he wants to do, so he rested for potentially going into a different play, but he's kind of just thinking what's the right line of play to keep it so he survives, right? Because I have a decent number of cards in hand, I've got 3 blockers, but he's going to play Rob Lucci, getting rid of both my blockers, my Capane Beige, and also the Chopper blocker. So that's going to be very bad for me, because he can do a potential 7 and double 7 swing with 2 5s. But I do have the Law, so I think I should be fine. But he's going to swing with Absalom. I'm going to counter with a Brook. Okay, he's going to swing with Absalom again. Counter with the Bonnie. Going to swing 7. I choose to take it. Then swing 7s. I block and counter with a Mihawk. Okay. Alright, so he's on 2 life. He has no blockers. Decent number of cards in hand. How are we going to do this? So we're going to rest 1 to go ahead and play a Nami. Looking at the top 5 of our deck. And it looks like we whiffed entirely, adding no cards, which is a little unfortunate. Okay. Then we're going to rest 2 to play a Brook. Brook is going to put 2 under Law. We're going to swing 7 into life. He counters that with a Sabo and a Tashigi. We already knew he had the Tashigi because he played it, but I think I was playing around it regardless. Okay. Let's see, we've got 7 Don to work with. It looks like I'm just thinking about how I want to do a swing. Potentially with that Dadan that's been sitting there, or with the Nami. Because we have enough to swing with the Dadan, the Nami, and also the Blocker Law, with still having a Shambles online. And we can play that Rush Luffy as well that we have. So that's also very good. So it looks like I'm either going 7 or 6 with the Dadan. 2 cards in hand? Okay. Like, we could potentially rinse his whole hand, but we've got no life left, so we do have to try and kill him this turn, I think. But it looks like it's just a think moment for me right now. Do I want to go for a 6 or and risk a 2k, or do I just go for the 7, get around the 2k, get rid of both cards in hand, then potentially just try and survive, right? But we go ahead and go 6, we go 8 with the Law, then we shambles, returning something, and then we play the restand Law, and he doesn't have enough to survive, meaning his last 2 cards in hand is Gecko and Great Eruption. So that was actually a very big brain for me right there, where I was thinking, okay, does he have the counter in hand? Does he have the right cards? And this game was actually very good for the Moria player as well, having double Lucci, double Absalom, just being able to clear a lot of my characters, which was very good for them. Like, against Law, removal is the best bet, and damn, that was a very close game for me, I would have to say, for a finals game. So guys, I hope you did enjoy that game. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more One Piece content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. That was finals from locals, and yeah, later all.